Episode 4, The Devils Come Walking. Welcome again to my end of the world, the Tennessee, North Carolina, Appalachian Mountains. The 7 devils are stepping now into the wider world, and one of them won't come back. The hollow couldn't hold them forever. They were strong, they were fast, and they were loyal to the bone. But even with strong bonds to the community and to each other, the hollow still couldn't hold them forever. The 7 devils, the Winters boys, had grown up fighting each other, and now they were out fighting the world. By the turn of the century, the mountains were roaring. There were logging camps, railroad crews, iron mines, and even tourists. The devils worked where the work was hard. They hauled timber, they broke rock, they rode steam engines through the gorge. They were known from Shell Creek to Cranberry, and not just for their strength. William Winters Jr., one of the 7 devils, had a temper, a bad one, and he had a memory, a very long one. Years earlier, a local policeman named James Jim Ellis had arrested him for disorderly conduct. The arrest was really rough. It was public. And William, well, he was humiliated, and he never forgot. One day, William Winters Jr. and James Ellis met face to face at a cafe in Roan Mountain. Oddly, it was placed on the Tennessee-North Carolina state line, which will matter a little later on. Witnesses recounted an argument, and suddenly guns were unholstered. During the gunfight, Ellis was hit, but he managed to return fire. There was no warning for this, no, just revolvers. They fired several shots, and after returning fire, Officer James Ellis unfortunately died, ultimately on the Tennessee side. Winter was hit badly as well, but rode unaided across the mountain to find a doctor. And the headlines from the Roanoke Times, dated June 10th, 1902, read, "Policeman Ellis was killed by William Winters, one of the 7 devils." Eventually, William was arrested and convicted of murder. The first jury sentenced him to hang, and the second trial at the Tennessee Supreme Court overturned the sentence to life in prison. Shortly after his second conviction, William Winters died in jail of unknown causes at the moment. But never fear, we are still looking into that. Some said William got justice, and some said it was just cold-blooded murder, but everyone agreed the 7 devils were real. They weren't just boys who fought in the yard anymore. They were men who carried their strength into the world. The 7 devils were never just a nickname again. They were a warning. The legend had left the hollow, and now it was in the papers, the court, and the Tennessee State Prison.